Alrighty, so just moving right ahead, in this video we'll cover steps 4 and 5 of creating a repository and also creating the service. So we'll move into our DAO package and we'll create a new JPA repository, the customer repository. And be sure to choose interface, because remember with Spring Data JPA, we simply define an interface and they give us all of the functionality for free. So here's our customer repository interface, and we simply extend JPA repository. We give a reference to our entity class, comma, the primary key type. And so that's customer, comma, long. So customer is our entity type, long is the primary key type. And the reason we're using customer here because a customer has a collection of orders. So when the purchase comes across, we'll grab the customer, assemble it accordingly, and then we'll save the actual customer using this customer repository. Alrighty, so that's our repository. Let's go ahead and take a look at creating our service. So the one thing I need to do is create a service package. In this package, I'll create a new interface for my checkout service. Checkout service, be sure to choose interface. And we'll define one method that we'll have here for our checkout. So it's called place order. We'll pass in that purchase DTO. And then we'll send back the purchase response. And we've created these classes already, so you know what they're all about. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and create our new Java class, checkout service impl. And what we'll do is we'll implement the checkout service interface. And it's going to give us some errors, which that's okay. We simply go through and let the IDE implement those methods for us. Right, that looks good. And since this is a service implementation, I need to annotate this class with @service, such that Spring will pick it up during component scanning. So remember from our architecture, our service will make use of a repository, the Spring Data JPA repository. That's the customer repository that we just created. And then I'll set up a constructor here to inject that repository. And so in this case, the auto wire is optional since we only have one constructor. So we really don't need it. So I'll simply take it off. Spring will know how to auto wire and inject this automatically since there's only one constructor. Alrighty, so this looks pretty good. I'm happy with it.